This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball's app makes it easy to keep up to date with transfer news, scores and stats all in the one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description. The app is free. Welcome to Toffee TV. Here is the match reaction. Everton 2, Lincoln City 1. I think the best thing to say about that game is that we are through to the next round of the FA Cup. It was a disappointing afternoon at Goodison Park. If truth be told, Everton again failing to put in a performance of any real note. Like I say, the result ultimately is the most important thing, of course it is, but you can't fail to be disappointed if you were present at Goodison today, because we just didn't get going at all. Well, we did get going. We got going very, very well in the opening 20 minutes, and then it was downhill after that. Marco Silva made a couple of changes, or 5 changes, I think, to the side, but it was quite a strong side that he put out. Jordan Pickford started an FA Cup game for us, incredible scenes. And before you jump on it, yes, I know we played at Anfield last year, but I was more alluding to Carabao Cup games. I didn't think he'd play today, if I was totally honest. We had Kenny at right back. Leighton Baines came in and captained the side and was excellent throughout. We had Kurt Zouma and Yerry Mina at centre back. In midfield, Garner and Tom Davis were in there. Gylfi Sigurdsson ahead of them, and then Ademola Lookman, Bernard and Dominic Calvert-Lewin through the front. And I thought we started the game very well. We got control of the game early on, popping it around. Lincoln couldn't really get close to us, and we scored a goal when Leighton Baines' cross was headed home by Ademola Lookman. Liverpool fans would have been in meltdown with this, because it did cross the line and it was given. But it was, sure, goal line technology played a part. Had a header from Lookman put us ahead. And then the best move of the match really saw Bernard make it to a lovely little ball into Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He played a nice little revert flick through back to Bernard, and he just dinked it over the keeper for 2-0. And at that stage, it was very, very comfortable. Everton totally in control. And you were sat there thinking, this could be 7, 8, 9 today, the way they couldn't get near us. And then for some reason, Everton did what Everton do really well. Started arsing about with the ball. Stopped playing, slowed everything down. But just get to the edge of the box and then stand still and pass it and pass it and pass it. And Lincoln started getting, foot in and built from that, really. And, I think this Everton side lacks a killer instinct. There's no question about it. We seen last night Spurs play a reserve side and go to Tranmere and put 7 past them, because there's just that hunger and that desire to do well and to score goals. And today was an opportunity for Tom Davis, for Ademola Lookman, for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, for Jen Tosin, who come on at half-time, for John Joe Kenny, for all of these players to show Marco Silva what they're about and why they should be getting more game time. And I don't think many of them did themselves any favours, to be honest with you. I thought Ademola Lookman was in and out of it. When he was on it, he was good. There was too many times in the game when he wasn't on it. The game passed him by a little bit. Tom Davis didn't have a good game in the first half. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I don't think he got his kit dirty. One little flick, which was a good assist for Bernard's goal, no question about that. But other than that, he'd done nothing and was taken off at the break. Jen Tosin came on at half-time, done absolutely nothing. So, some players will have to look at themselves there and think that they've wasted a good opportunity to really put a marker down for the manager today. Lincoln got themselves back into the game. The big striker, forgot his name now, big lad up front, Kurt Zouma, who had, for me, his worst game in an Everton shirt. He was everywhere, all over the place. Started getting in a wrestling match with the kid, and there was just no reason to. He's a centre forward out of League Two, so his strength is his strength. So do not get yourself tight to him. And Zouma got involved in all of that and came off second best all the time. They got a free kick, which I don't think was a free kick. It was put into the area which was so basic. I was on down by at the Gladys Street end in the upper Bullens, and you could see where the ball was going to be played. Everton didn't deal with it. It came back. Lad come in, it's a shot or a header. Jordan Pickford makes a decent save, and they're there to put the rebound in. And just that goal's happening far too often. We're just too reactive in the penalty area. We just wait for things to happen before we do anything. And lo and behold, they were back in the game, and they didn't create lots, but they made a good fist of it. And their players, and their management team should be very proud of the way their players stuck at it. Marco Silva made a couple of changes at the break, like I say. Andre Gomez done okay in the second half. Cenk Tosun come on and done absolutely nothing, which is frustrating because this was an opportunity for Tosun to get in and get amongst the goals and put them to the sword, and he didn't. The keeper made a couple of good saves second half. They didn't have anything until right at the very end, and Richarlison had to head it off the line. The amount of times Everton got in round the back, in the second half, and the final ball was awful, or their goalkeepers made a couple of really come off his line really sharply a couple of times, made some good saves. But we just didn't find the right ball, or we've hit a shot over, or Cenk Tosun's missed one that Leighton Baines put on a plate for him about 4 yards out, just tapped it at the goalkeeper. And it was a frustrating afternoon because I think we all went there thinking we need to step this up. We've been poor, for weeks, and we just didn't get going. We're short on ideas, we're short on a really good front man, and we're short on having that killer instinct. And I personally think Everton need an organiser. I just don't think we have one. I don't think we have anyone who's going to grab people and drag them into position and be in the face, challenging each other on the pitch. I don't know where you get them from, but we need one, and we need one very, very quickly. I thought Bernard was my man of the match. I thought he was exceptional all day, worked really hard, actually completed the 90 minutes. I thought Leighton Baines had a good game on his return to the side, and I thought Ademola Lookman, after those two, was probably Everton's next best player. Other than that, I don't think anyone stood out for me. But we've won the game, and like I said at the very start of the video, ultimately that is the main thing. Good luck to Lincoln for the rest of the season. You can see why they're doing really well in their division, really well organised, big lad up front, very competitive, and a good goalkeeper, and a good young management team. So good luck to them. And to their fans for the rest of the season. For us, we're in the draw, and that's probably the best thing we can take from today. There you go, that's my match reaction. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It takes a second if you want more videos. Join us over on Patreon, and also don't forget to click the bell for alerts at the bottom of this video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you soon on Toffee TV.